guys, welcome back to the channel, and we have some insane news coming out of Xdefiant. More leaks, more information on Prestige. We have more leaks for new maps, for new game modes, and just an abundance of information that we're going to break down in this whole video. And if any of this is 1/5 through, we're going to have an absolute incredible time with Xdefiant from season 3, 4 and year 2 as well. But look, before we break it all down, if you are new or a returning viewer, hit the like, hit the sub, get involved in the comments. It's great to see how vocal everybody is. We had great conversations, and we're also going to be setting up a Discord as well, so keep tuned for that. For anybody who's running solo and wants to jump in just to get involved instead of having to run solo on your own, and get involved with a couple of players and play with me and just get this community a little bit closer and tighter as well. So great to see that, and I'll keep you posted. But look, the first thing we are going to break down is the latest event that is coming from Xdefiant, which is the Halloween event. So we have the 3x3 team deathmatch playlist, so we only have teams of 3. We have the Ubisoft Connect challenges, and we also have the spooky cosmetic bundle, which is the graveyard shift. That is all available right now, so that is the latest event from Xdefiant. And in my opinion, I don't know if they did too well on the event. I know they're only starting them, but maybe even having like a spooky team music, or you know, customize some of the maps in a mixed playlist, maybe 1 or 2 of them, to make it a little bit darker, even a night mode, and have it a little bit more spookier, which would be cool. But I don't think they had a lot of time. They kind of just threw this together. But look, we'll break down the leaks. Let's get into it. The first thing we're going to do is go to Ubisoft here, and he says, look, a bot match, which is join 5 players and destroy some bots, which is, you know, that just, you know, custom playlist or custom game mode that you can go in and play. He also goes on to say that the customs were planned for mid-November. No idea if it's still the case. Everything is ready, and all the files got updated for when it drops. I don't know what they're waiting for. From when it drops, I'm aware that it's coming sometime November/December. I've been on hold with this information since before season 2. Things can change, so if you're waiting for those custom game modes, we're going to be getting them pretty soon. We have been kind of touted that has been in the actual official roadmap for Xdefiant, so we'll see mid-November, which is probably season 4, end of season 3. But there's more. There's a lot more. The next part we're going to break down is Heroes versus Villains limited time mode. Involves the list below. Characters based on heroes and villains. It doesn't establish those characters, but it also says Hardpoint, which is that Occupy game mode, I'm assuming. Domination, Escort Control, which we've had before. But a new mode, which is Scramble. Now, I'm not 100% sure what to make of that new mode, but let me know if you came across a game, if it's in any Ubisoft kind of games that you've seen Scramble before. Let me know in the comments what you think this game mode could be, because it's interesting. I'm not 100% sure, to be really honest, but the fact that it's in there, and if these leaks are anywhere near accurate, it'd be nice that we're getting a new game mode in for Xdefiant, whether that means season 3, season 4. Xdefiant does have a history of increasing the game modes per season. So we got Bomb, we also got Team Deathmatch in season 1. Season 3 will probably have a brand new game mode, which I think they have on their roadmap as well. So maybe that's the game mode that we're getting. Who knows? It'd be nice to kind of see. But the big news is the Prestige mode. Now, when I seen this, I just had to get I was going to do a full video on it, but all this information was just rolling out. And once again, look, we don't know how valid this information is, but this leaker has in the past confirmed a lot of Rainbow Six Siege leaks that have come to the forefront and actually looked to be true, and were true, and actually came out in Rainbow Six Siege. But Prestige mode, there's a lot of information on it, so we're going to break this down. It's a bit lengthier on the screen. Prestige mode seems to have an upcoming clan system set for progression involving prestiges, 7 prestiges in total, and he also releases some of the game files, and essentially goes 3, 4 and 5. Now, if that's something to say, we've covered before that clans were coming to the game, faction prestiges, weapon prestiges, and obviously clan prestiges. So if anything's to go by, the standard prestige per character for an individual will probably be at 7. I would have liked it probably to see it at 10, but if this is anything to go by, it could be 7. But when you talk about prestige Prestige needs to be something that engages players. We can't have a Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare style Prestige where you just reset everything and you want to get a shiny new logo on the side of your name. It was cool when it first came out because everybody wanted a gold cross, but right now gaming has evolved and you do need to entice us to want to prestige. There has to be value in prestiging for a player or even a clan or even just a faction or a weapon in general, whether that means, you know, weapon skins, faction character skins, whatever it may be, new content for unlocking a certain blueprint or style of a weapon for prestiging. It all has to be valuable to the player who is about to prestige. If not, there's no point in prestiging. And as I kind of can confirm, I think this is a make or break for a lot of people. Let me know down in the comments, if they botched the prestige mode in Xdefiant, would you just walk away? Because I know bomb was a big kind of selling point for a lot of people that waited for that to come out, and it's not 100% and it's very hard to even get a game on bomb. I've tried that myself personally, and I think that was a bit of a letdown for a lot of the community. And I'm pretty sure if the prestige mode fails, it would be kind of the signing off point for a lot of the players. Oh, I don't know if I would sign off in the game, but let me know down in the comments below, if prestige didn't work out the way you wanted it to, would you sign off the game and just move on completely? I'd like to know that. It'd be interesting to kind of see people's reactions. We also move on to possibly year 2 content, which it says Xdefiant related. A lot of Outcast and old factions have reappeared in the files for some reason. Now, if you're not familiar with Outcast, it was an original faction that was supposed to come with Xdefiant, and essentially they were substituted out for the Libertads. They were a healing kind of faction that were originally in the game. They were in the closed alpha tests as well. It's nice to see that they're kind of using old content that didn't make it into the game and kind of, you know, reshaping it for maybe year 2, because we already know that it's going to be Assassin's Creed and we're for season 3, and we're going to have Ghost Recon for season 4. We know that 100%. What we don't know is what the year 2 content is, and if they're going to be using old content and kind of rejigging that and shaping it up for a newer faction, whether it be still a healer faction, who knows. But definitely that would have to be in year 2, because we've already got the roadmap for year 1, and we already know that it's Assassin's Creed and Ghost Recon. So seems exciting that there's still more leaks coming out that they're rehashing. But we will just have to wait and see what the future holds for Xdefiant. But we're not done yet. We're not done yet. The last bit of news that we do have is that there was more stuff related to Snowy Mountain. Now, there is no context behind this tweet. Essentially, I took from it is that Snowy Mountain might just be a new map that we're getting. We don't know if it's going to be like something for Escort or if it's just going to be an arcade kind of map. We're yet to know that, or whether or not it's going to release in season 3 or season 4. Snowy Mountain, Christmas time, I'm gonna put my money on that season 4 release. It just makes sense to that time of the year. Snowy mountains, the snowfall, all of this type of stuff would kind of work out for season 4, and especially if they did want to do a Christmas event, a map like this with that name, especially if it's heavily full of snow, would just make sense for them to kind of be able to change around and all. But look, at the very end of the day, with all of these leaks, I want to know your thoughts down below. What do you think about the strength of these leaks? Are you excited for these leaks if they were to come to kind of fruition? Essentially, what do you think about the prestige mode, the clan prestiges? Are you happy to see that at 7? Would you like to see more? And what do you think that you should get when you're prestiging? Because as I said before, the prestige has to hit home, or I can see a lot of players sign off. And if the prestige didn't hit home for you guys, would you sign off Xdefiant and just move on, or would you stick around for more content and more promises for the Xdefiant team just to let us down again? Because look, at the very end of the day, there was a lot of promises made about this game, and a lot of the content has been great, but it has been lackluster. There's been not much to grind outside of the battle pass, and once you have the battle pass done, there's really not much more to grind for. So what do you want to see in a prestige mode? If you prestige after prestige 1, what do you want to get? What do you want to obtain? What do you want to fight for? That what would keep you engaged in Xdefiant? This is a question that I want to put to you guys, so let me know down in the comments below. But look guys, that is all I have for these leaks right now. It's all for me today, and I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video, and I will catch you on the next one.